NBA set to capitalize on Caitlin Clark's rise as exciting plan drawn up for WNBA star. The NBA is planning to leverage the rising popularity of female basketball sensation Caitlin Clark by featuring the Indiana Fever player in its annual All-Star Weekend. The event's format has been a topic of discussion after the 2024 one-sided match, where the Eastern Conference trounced their Western rivals 211-186 in Indianapolis. The East versus West concept was revived this year, harking back to the original team names used in the inaugural game in 1951. From 2018 to 2023, two team captains would conduct a draft to select their team, regardless of conference, with LeBron James emerging victorious in 5 out of 6 contests as captain. However, the 2025 edition is set to include the women's game. ESPN reports that the league is in advanced discussions to introduce a new tournament format to the All-Star event and reintroduce the NBA vs. WNBA three-point shootout. This format was implemented last year, pitting Stephen Curry against Sabrina Ionescu. The contest was a hit with fans and contributed to the largest year-on-year viewership increase for any All-Star event. Reports now suggest that the 2025 edition, scheduled to take place at the Chase Center, home of the Golden State Warriors, will feature Clark as the WNBA representative. She will compete against Golden State legend Klay Thompson, currently with the Dallas Mavericks. Moreover, there are plans for 4 All-Star teams to participate in a rapid-fire tournament, with the 2 semifinal victors then battling it out in a final, instead of the usual standalone All-Star game. However, it's the inclusion of Clark that is set to steal the spotlight. The point guard has skyrocketed to fame in 2024, smashing multiple records in her debut season. Her impressive stats in assists and point scoring inevitably led to her being named Rookie of the Year. Candace Parker discusses WNBA's surge in viewership and future growth on Bloomberg podcast. Candace Parker, a retired WNBA star, recently shared her thoughts on the league's recent surge in viewership during an interview on the Bloomberg original podcast The Deal with Alex Rodriguez and Jason Kelly. She pointed out that the increased visibility of women's sports, particularly basketball, was long overdue. Parker criticized the networks for their previous lack of interest in broadcasting women's games, referencing how the women's NCAA game was often neglected until Caitlin Clark reached the championship game. According to Parker, it was only when the game was finally aired on ABC that the true potential of women's sports was recognized, highlighting the missed opportunity of years of limited exposure on platforms like ESPN. The WNBA has experienced unprecedented growth in viewership recently, with the 2024 season marking the highest viewership in the league's history. A significant contributor to this success has been the rise of players like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and Cameron Brink, who have attracted a larger fanbase. The 2024 season saw a 170% increase in viewership compared to 2023, a remarkable achievement for the league. Notably, 32 WNBA broadcasts during the season attracted over 1 million viewers each, with 22 of those games airing on ESPN platforms, further emphasizing the increasing appeal of women's basketball.